Okie dokie. How are we today? We are on day 2 of DIY market stall signage. So this will make up part 2. I am going to use this pencil to trace out, draw out today, actually, freehand draw out a scroll that's going to go on this across. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but I've got an image that I'm going to try to copy, draw, and then I'll get stuck into painting the scroll or ribbon or whatever it's called. Okay, this is it, but it'll be backwards. And let's have a go. Right, so this is actually going to be very difficult for me because I haven't done any drawing in a really long time. I might stand up a bit. How big do I want it? Right, let's start this way. I'm more worried that I'm going to make it too big. There's that way. That way. Don't actually know if this is going to be dark enough. So we're going to go down, up, like this. And the same on this part, I've got to follow the line of the same. So it was down. And over there. It's 18 hours later and I decided not to stain it again. I might be able to stain after I've done the painting, not the whole lot. Right, here's the main piece of the banner. And now I draw the top of the scroll or ribbon. And it's going to have like that. And now this part here is a bit difficult, but we'll figure it out. It's going to go about the same as that one, like this. Okay, then it's going to have like that. And then I'll have to print out the Whimzy and Woe that's going to go.
Rightio, that took me a little bit of a while. I had to go find the paintbrushes. They weren't in the usual spot, which is the arts and crafts trolley. So I'm painting the scroll with this. And it was the colour Himalayan Salt Natural Matte. And what brush will I use? Probably should have used a rather large one, but I don't have one. I've got a fan brush, which probably is not. Alright, I'll use that one. The biggest one. That is not gonna work. This one. Looks pretty good. I must get it from the lid first. I don't know why. Alright, wish me luck. Wish me luck. There's a bit of a skin on that pot at the top. I will wonder how long it's actually been sat in Bunnings. Do you want to know something? This is the first time I've painted like this. I've done, as in painting in block colour. I've actually never done artistic. I think I've been living in a cave, huh? My whole life. Fact was that I have only just been in a situation where I used to be a photographer, but now that was well before kids. And that was creative and a lot of fun. And I used to have ideas then and then make them into photos, but when it comes to this painting, I'm terrible at drawing. Yeah, I'm having a go. That's it. Like I said, maybe you're just never too late to learn new things and delve into some interests that you've had. Now, black portion, like the edging and all that, the hand-drawn looking parts, I was going to paint as well. Kind of thinking that long sweeping movements look better. Definitely could have used a bigger brush, but I'm using what we got. And that's our arts and crafts paintbrush set, mostly used for the kids. The whole idea of this sign, whilst I could have gotten it, I don't even know anymore whether you can get someone to make this for you, but if it would have been printed, it would have looked obviously like vinyl, not handmade looking. And whilst that is very professional and suited to other businesses, it is not suited to us. We are a travelling curiosity shop. So, do you think people that are travelling around selling their wares would have gotten professional printing, or they would have just made the sign themselves? They probably would have just chucked up a sign on a piece of cardboard back in the day. Roadside sellers, door-to-doors. In the really old days, I used to travel to people's homes selling things. I'm glad I went with this colour because maybe it will dry a bit different, but it does still look quite white. Right, let's neaten up the edge a little bit on some bits. Let me just sit down again. I want to see where that goes. If it looks too dodgy, I can just attach it more like this. One piece ribbon, not with the extras. So this sign is going to go on the front of the marquee. For the back wall, I might get that one printed because that one can be a bit bigger, not so heavy, and sit on the back marquee wall. Much bigger. And that one, I was probably going to do 2 different ones. This one, I'm contemplating to put on the other side another one. So this one was going to be more your Ren Fair, family, medieval vibes, and I also, because of all the spooky stuff that I'm doing, and hopefully some horror type events, I can make the other side for Beyond the Veil. So we got the Whimzy and the Woe. So far, so good. Okay, I'm gonna switch off. I'll go wash this and I will come back. I'm gonna wash this and I'll come back and show you what I've done.
I probably need to let that dry for a while. It doesn't actually say on that pot how long it takes. But before I do decide whether I need another coat or I decide I need to do the finishing bits and then I do the Whimsy and Woe in the middle. Yeah, so the next clip will be me doing that, finishing off the painting on the outside, all the finer details. Okay, here we go. I think this is making it look a bit more. Go up, there we are. Add Whimsy and Woe and some details and possibly lettering along the bottom. I'm not too sure about that yet. I'll just get stuck to do this part and then I'll see